Alright, so I guess we'll just get started kind of right off the bat. My name's Logan. I'll go ahead and welcome you and thank you for coming to my channel. My channel is going to be called Patriotic Standings, which I'm sure you've already seen below the video. And kind of just dive into my background. So, as everybody knows, 2020 was rough. It was rough on a lot of industries. But it hit pipeline industry pretty good. And that's what I'm a part of. I do x-ray on the pipeline. So it kind of hit us pretty hard with the whole traveling thing and staying in hotels like I'm in right now. But I'll give you a little rundown of where I'm from and kind of what I'm about. So I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, a little town right outside of it called Old Hickory. It's where Andrew Jackson's house is and all that fun historical land that he owns. So I'm 22 years old. The reason I started my own company is, like I said, 2020 was rough. And then coming into 2021, the election even made pipeline work even more rough and slim pickings for especially us young guys. So there's always a picking order when it comes to who gets work in all industries, and that doesn't change with pipelines. So us young guys kind of get pushed to the bottom. I've been lucky enough to work because I've got a couple people that that request me on jobs, so that's cool. So I've been trying to stay as busy as possible, but that kind of opened my eyes into why I wanted to start this business, and it kind of gave me the motivation to go ahead and do it. So I've always, even when I was a kid, I've always wanted to own a federal firearms licensed business, so that way I could sell guns and be around guns more than usual. And I grew up around guns and everything that in-houses guns. I've always wanted to be a part of that because it's just so fascinating to me. The history behind them, the ins and outs, the little technical pieces, especially when you get in a building, it's wild. It's kind of a unique part of each person once you look into especially their AR builds, or even just like the category of guns that they enjoy using or carrying or collecting. It's all great to me. So as we move along, I just wanted to get into the more of why I'm kind of making this video. So to make this video short, I'm not going to get into the specifics. This is just documenting kind of where I'm at in the process. So as of today, my website is active without inventory. Now it has inventory that is out of stock, so you can go in there and browse it. And my website is patrioticstandings.com. And I have created this website through a company called Ammo Ready, and they have been wonderful to work with. And I should go ahead and say that I'm not getting paid to promote their platform in any way. So that is just coming straight from what I believe about the company. I think they're phenomenal. They've been nothing but helpful. We've got my website up quick, even with my little nitpicky stuff and maybe not knowing how this industry quite works yet as I figure it out. But they've been super helpful. Another company that is great is Blue Dog. Blue Dog is a credit card processor. So when you get to the end of the checkout, when you're buying something, you have to have a credit card processor on your website. And I believe they're changing their name to Fortis. I'm not real sure. That's kind of still in the works, I believe. They're still in the transition. But they have been, again, super helpful. They got my gateway up. It's just the little piece that you put on your website. They got it up as quick as possible. And that was awesome. With very little heartache to me. So, kind of what I want to focus on with this company is bringing the United States back together, because we've drifted apart horribly in the past few years, and I'm not really one to sit here and talk about politics just because I don't really know much about them. I don't know the exact terms and facts on that, so I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not even going to go there. But I do want the United States to kind of come back together as a whole and be what we used to be. And that used to be, if someone were to talk about the United States, this person would have something to say about it. But now they're kind of more sided with that person that's talking bad about them. And when other countries look at us, I mean, we used to be looked up as this great free nation that was just, everybody wanted to be here because it was so great, and we lived these lavish lives, and we still do, but it's just not held up to that same standard as it used to be. And I would really like to get back to those roots. And again, that's not coming from a political standpoint. That is just coming from where we used to be and where we are now. And we still live in a great nation, one of the greatest nations in the world, but we're kind of drifting apart. And as we get this great divide, we're going to run into problems that we could really avoid if we tried. So I'm just kind of looking over. I took some notes that way, kind of keep my scatterbrained thoughts a little down. But so I partnered with a company called, I'm using a company called Emblem Athletics. I might butcher that a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that's it. They are a veteran-owned t-shirt / apparel company that I decided to use just as a kind of help them out, because they're a smaller company and they're kind of on the come up. So their emblems are supposed to be bulletproof. Like they take pressure washers to them, and it's some kind of screen printing process. I don't really know the technical terms on it, but they're pressure washing it and it's not coming off. I mean, it's just some rigid stuff. So I decided to kind of go ahead and use them and promote their business. Again, that they don't know that I'm making this video, so I'm not making any money off that. 100% of the profit of the t-shirt and hoodies will be going to them. I will not be making any money off that other than just advertising, because it's got my company logo and website on it. So as we're talking about my company logo and website, I'll go ahead and mention that I do have social media platforms other than YouTube, and this is actually going to be the last one that I make. It's going to be a YouTube channel. So Patriotic Stand is going to be my Snapchat, and then on Instagram and Facebook it's Patriotic Standings. So the only difference is the INGS on Instagram and Facebook, and then Snapchat is with no INGS. And you'll be able to follow me. Those are going to be, I'm going to use that platform just as kind of like I'm going to use this one just for updates and kind of show you the process, and maybe do a little gear review, product review, tabletops, and that kind of thing. But again, I also want to do some kind of giveaways. Maybe not right now as I'm just starting, but I would love to get into some giveaway type stuff, because I think that is an awesome way to advertise, and I love giving back to people that support me. So we'll probably be doing some giveaways, and again, it'll be a good way to keep updates. So where I am at right now is my website is updated. Again, all the inventory is out of stock, but I'm working with the distributors right now. Shouldn't be but a couple more days, maybe a week, before I have at least one distributor that can send me some in-stock stuff. And I'm working on a drop shipping platform. So what that means is I will never carry inventory other than my own personal. Like I said, I want to do t-shirts, hats, and hoodies and all that good stuff. So I'll be carrying that on my website, and that'll be the only thing that I really carry on hand. I might get into some ammo because I can get it from some other distributors that don't work with them already. So maybe I'll use that just to kind of stay ahead of the ball there, because we all know that the ammo shortage is pretty bad right now. So as far as guns, I'm waiting on my FFL. My 60-day time is going to be May 16th. So somewhere around May 16th, I should at least be getting a phone call from the ATF trying to plan a meeting. So you have to meet with an ATF agent so they can kind of give you a rundown on all the paperwork and how they want you to store it and all that good stuff. So I will be doing a Type 7 FFL, so I will be manufacturer capable. So I'm going to get my SOT and my ITAR registration. And getting back to that Emblem Athletics, I didn't mention that they are going to be promoting those t-shirts and hoodies and stuff on their own website, which I'll leave the link below. I don't know how to do that yet, but we'll figure it out. I'll leave that below, and yeah, I'll just leave it below, and then that way if y'all want to support that, and like I said, it's 100% profit to the veteran-owned business. So if you want to support that, that would be awesome. Send me some pictures with your shirts or hoodies on, and I'll post them on my socials. It'll be an awesome thing to show. So again, I'm going to be using this YouTube channel to do tabletop reviews. I'm making an office back at my house right now. Just kind of a rinky-dink office until I can get something else figured out. But that'll be my tabletop review place. Because as you can tell, I mentioned earlier in the video, I am at a hotel. I'm actually in Louisiana right now. My house is back near Nashville. So we'll be kind of doing some traveling with this until this can be my full-time income, working the website and running the social media platforms. So I guess that's really all I got for you guys. Again, I really appreciate y'all coming and checking out my channel and checking out the website. I know, like I said, it's not launched yet, but you can kind of go there and preview some stuff and kind of get an idea of the pricings and that kind of thing. It's a pretty cool journey that we're on, but we're gonna figure it out together. I'm gonna use y'all's input as much as possible. So if you like something cool, tell me that you liked it. If you don't like something cool, tell me you don't like it, and I'll try to figure something out and fix it. So I guess we're at the end of this video, and like everybody on YouTube says, like, share, and subscribe. Catch y'all next time.